those same lines, the first thing I want to do is I want to find the center of my balance. I want to find the center of my ball, so I know where my power source starts. Your power source, like all your striking, starts right here. This is where it generates from. This is where it's all going to come from. Is your breath. It's like every punch, every kick, every knee, every turn is one huge breath, and that'll start this big ball of power. We're going to combine that with our warm-up, go right into our escapes, go right into our holds, go right into our defense, and we'll build on top of everything. Everything I teach goes in a chain of, and it should all make sense. If it doesn't make sense, then it's either too early or I'm getting old. But don't worry about that. So I want to start with this. This is a very simple theory, and this is my shell. This is the idea of the turtle. If I create this, and I don't let anyone inside of it, no one can attack my power source, my vitals. So when I go down, the old style is to wrap a man up and hold him. But if you're holding someone, it's hard to defend yourself. It's hard to attack, and it's hard to get away. The new style in theory is that create a barrier, like keep your hands up. That way you can attack and defend and get away if you need to. So the new style is here. This is my new defensive position. If I have to defend. If I want to attack, I'm always open to attack because it's open and available. I don't have to let go of anything. I don't have to release anything to go anywhere. So I want to start by finding the center of my balance. That'll be this. I'm just going to warm up. This will get us going. Let's move into all of our holds. We'll start just side to side, elbows to knees.
Oh, hands be out, or should they be by here?
Your elbows should be touching your knees. Your hands should naturally be protecting your chin. Your chin is your weak spot. The center of your body is your weak spot. The first key is don't let your elbows separate from your knee. And the second key is breathe out your air. Every time you feel that stiffness and you feel that lump, breathe out your air. So should I go down, this is the position I want to go to. This is an active fighting position. I don't want to be a passive fighting style. I want to be an active fighting style. That way I take less damage. It's like throwing punches. If you're throwing punches, it's harder to be hurt than if you're just getting punched on. But this is my idea. A little bit front to back, same thing. This is where my breathing really comes in. So I'm going to need to maintain this. I'm building power through my breath. So just try back and forth, back and forth. Elbow to knee. Everything is in your breathing. If you're not breathing, you're not going anywhere. Sure. There you go. Okay, so this is mine. This is my ball. And these are the kind of drills you do to teach your body how to, one, breathe, and two, how to defend itself. And it's the same as doing this stuff. And learning your stance. And learning your shadow boxing. And learning your movement. And learning when to keep your hands up and when to move around. Come here, sir. So, my theory is that as long as I keep this shell, no one can get inside of it, I can protect my center, protect my breathing point. At the same time, I can have control over the rest of his body. So this position is designed to carry 100% of his weight all the time. And with that, if I'm carrying and controlling his weight, I can also at any time move it and change it. So I can make my attacks. Bing. Do my holds. Or move around the body or do whatever I need to do to defend myself. So, if I should go down, and you will go down, if you're fighting, first thing is maintain that shell. protect the center of your power. And the second thing is, start redirecting that power. Now this position, by the very position, I'm letting his weight push my elbows to my knees. I'm letting his weight close my body up and protect myself. And then I'm just becoming a ball, making my attacks, moving that power source around. So first thing we'll do, grab an opponent. I want to find out, how can I control that weight? So you're Superman right now. And anybody's want to be Superman, Tom. Okay? I need to find out, where is that weight? And how can I move it around? And what is the quickest, most efficient way to manipulate that so that I can get out of here, make my strikes, whatever I need to do to make this game start working. So let's get a guy about your same weight. Just ready to work hard. About your same weight. Now the rest of it, let it push your elbows into your knees. His weight is going to create this barrier for you. Otherwise you got to work, and you don't want to work too early. Okay? You want to utilize his weight in the most efficient way possible. And the most efficient way possible is just let his weight push your elbow, push your shell together.
Just let the legs go.
So if he gives you the weight, he's actually helping you with your position. If he tries to get away from you, then you kick him, smash him, turn him, hook him, elevate him, do all these other things. Okay, so my mat drill, the way I teach my body how to move is, once I accept that weight and I've taken it, now I can manipulate it and control it. And the first and easiest way is just to drop one side. And dropping one side will let me come all the way around with that circle. Key is don't stop it. Once it goes, you got to go with it. And you got to give it a little extra. Once that ball starts rolling, you just give it another push. That thing will roll on and on and on. So my elevator, once I get up to here, and I've accepted that weight, is I just drop one side completely. If I got to pull it down to help it drop, or if I just need to drop it, I just let it go. Push the other side up. And this will bring me all the way around. Complete my circle, and I can change it immediately. The weight is your key. The weight is your weapon. Accepting that weight is giving you power. Giving you power to manipulate things. So I want to get, can I use your bicep? Yes, sir. So my elevator, the only thing keeping me down here is that he's a big table on top of me. He's got 4 legs. And just like a table, if I don't take some of them legs out, he's not going to fall over. And I've seen some 3-legged tables, but I've never in my time seen a 2-legged table. So my job is to take some of them legs out. And it's easy to take this one out. And pop right over, as long as I keep the weight going and keep that circle going. Now for our purposes, we're always going to try and maintain this as long as possible, this shell, until we're to our most powerful position. Or I can make some sort of secondary attack. Start doing other things to him. This is my favorite. Die, die, die. I like that one too. Yeah. that was my personal favorite. So we've turned the weight over. We've accepted the weight. We've said, yeah, whatever. We'll take it. I'm going to create this shell with your weight. And if I want to, I'll just drop it and turn it over. Second thing I want to do with it is, if he tries to take his weight back and get it away from me, I'm going to go, okay, that's cool. I'm going to let you have that weight plus some. So I accept the weight. If he wants it back, I'll give it to him. I give it to him as much as I can. Now I got space between us. Now I can roll with that circle.
Let's see that again. That was good.
The key to it is, don't fight it. Everybody goes, fight the weight, die. It's not necessary. What's important is that you understand where your power comes from. Your power comes from him generating it. As long as I stay the ball, if he keeps generating power, I keep circling it off and moving it around and maintaining this shell. You just think of the turtle. Turtle gets on his back, he can't really do anything, but you can't really do anything to him. And every time you push him, he just keeps rolling. And eventually he pops over, and then it's on. Okay, so I got my weight, accepted my weight. If my man stays here, I'm going to start breaking down this table. If he wants to take his weight back, I'm going to give him some. Just give it to him. Kick him out.